G'day ladies and gentlemen, Piedudeaus here and welcome to a new game I'm going to be playing. And you know, if it gets a lot of loving and all that cool stuff as well, I might even make a heap of episodes to go with it. But ladies and gentlemen, we are looking, as you can see in the top right hand corner, Factorio. Now I actually put out a question in my vlog saying, what kind of games other than Minecraft would you like to see? And pretty much this one just popped up in pretty much most people's comments. So I was like, sweet, okay, I'd never heard of it and I thought I'll give it a shot. I tried the demo and I was hooked. Now the game itself is in alpha. You can go onto the site and you can, again, you can download the demo, it's free, and you can learn the basics of the game, which is pretty much what I've done. And then if you do want to buy a copy of the game, it'll be about €10, which is, I think is around $14 US, about $15 Australian. But if you do get in before the end of the month, so from the 1st of June, the price will actually go up by $5, approximately $5. So, yeah. So if you want to get a little bit cheaper, probably now would be the best time to grab it. But what is Factorio? Well, essentially it is a building. It's a, well, I was going to probably compare it to like a city building type game. But you're not actually building a city, you're actually building like a big factory, hence really the name, and you can obviously tell by the background. So your whole point is literally to build, is to collect resources, learn new technologies, build big, factories, big conveyor belts and everything else, and then also try and do a lot of automation as well. So that's pretty much the gist of the game. We're going to just jump straight into it, so we'll just do play. New game. I'll quickly just show you the options. I don't know why I always do this, but there's not like a huge amount. It's actually quite reminiscent of seeing Banished actually. But anyway, so these are the graphic settings. You've got all these crap here. I'm not going to play around with any of it. Sounds, you can just adjust them to however you want them. Controls, there's a lot of buttons to remember. I'm probably never going to remember all these. There's no way. Not a hope. But yeah, there's a whole heap of different buttons. What is this crap? Oh, this is just like for, just messages and nonsense and tips and so forth. So that's just additional settings you can pick. But yeah, that's just the basic options of that. And there is also, apparently there's going to be mods for it too, which is actually quite cool. Very nice. I actually hadn't even really noticed that before, but there you go. Sweet. And so yeah, we'll crack into this. You can do start campaign. It's got these, I think they're kind of like a bit tutorial-y type things, but I'm not actually going to be playing them. I'm just going to you can actually create a custom scenario, which is free play and sandbox. Whoop. Or you can load a game. But I'm going to do a new game, and these are the different options you've got. It's got like terrain segmentation, water, iron ore. So you can obviously change the settings as to how often they're going to appear and everything else there, how big the chunks or like the iron ore groups will be, and like the richness and whatever else as well. But I'm going to keep everything just as default. I'm not going to change it. You can put it onto peaceful mode if you want. I'm not going to do that because if you do, it just means the enemies will never attack first, so you've got to attack them. And you can also choose how big you want your map and the height of the map, but again, I'm just going to leave, if you just leave it blank, then that's infinite. So I'm just going to leave that. And you can generate. So there you go, a bit of waffle. Well, a bit of waffle is always good, just to basically put out what we're doing. Alright, this is the Factorio free play. Your task is to prepare the planet for colonizing forces from the Earth. Landing ships would be an easy target from attacks from the native bases. However, they can be protected by a rocket defense. You'll need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket defense. Start small, work your way up with automation, and don't forget to protect from the natives. Tab. Basically means tab key, just close it. And of course you can have these tips and tricks which you can start up each time you play. It only appears when you first play. It just gives you like ideas on how you do things. And I'll just quickly just flick through them. Yeah, if you want to, you can pause on each one of these to read them if you want. So I'll just quickly just flick through them like this, gives you a chance to pause. And so should be nearly just about there, I hope. And there we go. Sweet. All right. So Press M can bring up a map, and you can actually sort of plot where things. Whoops, put it in the middle of the screen, where things are, and it's not too bad. Not too bad. I'm trying to zoom in a bit. You can actually, there's a few trees around. You probably can't really see that on the recording, but there's like little green dots here and there. Pretty thick just there. That's trees. This here is iron. That's copper, and that's a bit of stone. There's a bit of stone there and there, and up there, that is coal. And these pink dots are actually little crude oil. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, this is obviously the graphics. If you zoom right in, it becomes very sort of pixelated. But you want to keep, so you don't want to zoom right in. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Just use the WASD, moves you around. And you can simply, E opens your inventory, and this is actually, it shows you obviously what you're carrying. You already start with some iron plates. And this is how you craft things. Once you start learning new technologies, which I can't really do at the moment anyway, you will start having more and more things will appear here and opening up new things. So obviously here, this is the logistics. So these are all things under the logistics tab. This is the production, intermediate products, and combat. So obviously with combat, you can create your different weapons and walls and radars and stuff. The music's pretty cool. This is the intermediate products. These are sort of things you can make. So obviously there, you've got the iron gears made with iron plates, which I'm not going to make just yet anyway. But one thing I will do is make myself an iron axe, which is pretty cool. And the other thing is also with the iron axe, it actually requires 2 iron sticks. Even though I don't actually have any. It actually, the cool thing about it, as long as you've got all the materials, all the core materials to make things, you just click on the item you want, and then it will just, you would have seen down the bottom corner here, it just crafts each step as it goes. So it's really neat how it does that. And then to simply knock things down, just right click. So I'm just knocking down a few trees, get a bit of wood here. Very cool. Because I want a little bit of wood. The one thing I do want to try and get first is I'm going to have to open up the map, because we've got a bit of a shit spawn, I've got to admit. Because we do have up here, there's all, it's nice, the coal and the iron and the copper are quite close together, but the coal is way at the top there. There is a bit there, but yeah. And as you can see, it's already getting night time, so the day cycle is quite, yeah, see, there's all the crude oil. I can put the cursor over, you can see there, crude oil. But there's a big vein, there's a huge vein of coal. And what we're going to do is, obviously, if you want to mine it, you can just use the pick, just simply right click. That'll mine it that way. But we're not going to do that though, because we have this thing right here, the burner mining drill. So there, that's what it looks like. When it's green, it means you can place it. When it's red, you can't. And you can spin it around with just pressing R. Boop. Neat like that. Just awesome. One of the other thing we're going to do too is, because now we've got some wood, I'm going to come down to logistics and we can make a wooden chest. Boom. Awesome. And you can see like a little hopper just there, like a chute or an exhaust, or I don't know what you want to call it, an output. It's probably the best thing. Boom. Put the chest there, and then anything you put into there now, put some fuel in. As you put the cursor over the chest, there you go, it is now starting to fill up. So the miner is putting directly into that chest, which is obviously very cool. We'll wait until we've got a few of these, because we need a fair bit of coal. And I'll get one more, okay, boom. I'm going to chuck that into there, so it's got a constant source. Very cool. And the other thing we want to try and do too, is because we've got such a big gap, we're going to have to try and bring everything, all the coal, down to here, so we can start getting all this copper, and of course all this iron. So I'm going to start cutting some of these trees down. So I don't know how long this episode is going to go for. I might make it a little bit long, because I'm kind of making a little bit tutorially, just to make it so you can sort of see how the game kind of operates. But yeah, otherwise I'm just going to try and do it. Hopefully I don't muck it up too badly. I want to get a heap of copper. Not copper. This is bloody iron. Get it right, by. And so there you go. It's getting daytime. Well, it has been for a while, I suppose. But the day and night cycle on this is actually really, really. So I think it's getting dark already. I don't know, but it's very quick. Again, like I said, the game is in alpha, so you know, I suppose you can't be too picky. Well, you can, but probably not going to get you anyway. All right, let's That's enough boringness there. The other thing we do have here, this is a furnace. So I'm going to actually plonk this one right there. Now, it doesn't have any fuel, so there's not much I can do about it at the moment. But this one here is where you can, it tells you there to where resources go. In other words, your iron or your copper or whatever you put, and obviously it needs fuel. Now, for the moment, I could just plonk some. You can plonk wood into these things because they're only burning as well. So you know, it's an easy thing you can do. Let's cut that tree down, pick that up. But hopefully, by the time I get back up here, this should have a reasonable amount of coal already mined for us. You're just about done. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So I can open this thing up. Open it. That's there. I'll take that. Sweet. So one thing I want to do is get a big, long conveyor belt and bring it down here. So then I can start feeding it into the furnace to you know, keep it going. That's doing okay at the moment. I'm going to keep actually I'll take that wood out of there just so I've got a bit of wood on me, because you still do need some wood. I'm going to grab myself just a little bit of copper. I do need some, and you can tell down the bottom right hand corner you've actually got where your tool is and the durability. So the durability is just about gone on this thing. And that's your armor, which you've got to learn. I haven't got armor yet. And these are different weapons you can have equipped. You can have things with this. Oh, the other thing I haven't really showed you yet. I'll just get 10 of these. Because obviously the other thing with this is obviously learning new technologies. So you'll do a lot of research. And that's what happens when your gear runs out. Go on to production, bam, new pick. Thank you very much. And what you notice too is if you're actually digging away and you stop, even if you bugger off whatever, you come back on the right one, it continues where you were actually mining from, so it doesn't reset each time as well, which is actually really nice, and I like that. Again, showing you these in your inventory, this is by pressing E. If you want to bring up the technologies, you press T, which obviously sounds fitting, I guess. And this is all the things you can learn. Now, these are all the ones you can start with to learn. If they're green, it means you can learn them. And these are all obviously unlearnable yet, because you need to learn all these things first. But you can get an idea. I mean, you got like electric cables you can do. You got you got planes. You can even do like train tracks. It's like, where is it? There's an explosion there, so it looks like maybe making nukes. There you go, explosives and rockets and rocket defense. It's pretty good. Flammables too. Oh yeah, we've got flamethrowers. Oh, that's pretty cool stuff. Lasers, laser technology, so laser turrets. So you can do a whole range of awesome things. And this is one of the ones we can learn is optics. You got solar panels and it's very cool stuff. But probably when I do start and I'm able to actually make these things, I'm going to probably make this one, because these gives you the assembly tape, the assembling machine, which basically means you can like auto craft things, which is kind of cool. So what are you doing? You got 20 of them, sweet. And your cool thing too is even though it's burning down with the coal, even though it stopped there because it ran out of resources to burn, right? It stops. It just waits till we get more resources. Okay, so we need to not have grills. So I can't make this. One thing I want to make is another one of these burner mining drills, but I can't because I don't have any stone. So at the moment, I need to find some stone. There's some right here. Beautiful. Alright, so let's mine a few of these things. I'm going to get probably 15. So I want to make... Well, I want one for the iron, I want one for the copper, and I'll actually have another one for the stone. Just so I can have one for stone. So I like to have a little bit of a collection. And the reason why I need 15 of them, I'm pretty sure it's 15. There we go. The reason why is because it needs a stone furnace, which is part of the burner mining drill. And the cool thing is, as I said before, even though I don't have any of these in my inventory, I haven't crafted any. Actually I don't have enough there. I don't have enough iron, I don't think. No, I don't. But all you want to do if you want to craft it, click on that and you need to see it crafts the items required, and then it'll make the drill. Beautiful. See, does the furnace, now it's doing the gears, and then it'll do the drill. Very, very neat. And there we go. So that's on there. Put that around. Why aren't you? Oh, trees in the way. And when you actually go to play something too, you can actually see under the bottom of on the right hand side, you've got the mining drill, it's got all the details, the health and the energy consumption, all that stuff. But you can actually see at the bottom of it, it's got the iron underneath, but it tells you how much is like 2.6k. It's going to actually mine up 2,600 pieces of iron ore where this is located. You can move around, you might get some more there. There's 4.1, so that's how much is in that particular spot, which is pretty awesome actually. So yeah, that's that. Put that back down there. A couple of them, and they caught the other things. If you do multiples, as you saw, it just lines them up until they're done. Let's plonk that there. I don't have any. Actually, I'll get it started, and I'll come over here to the coal. I keep calling it coal. It's copper. What do we got there? See, that was only what 300 odd. I'm not putting it there. Try and find the biggest spot as I can. There you go, that's pretty good. And in front of it. And I'll just plonk all that in there for now. That's cool. You're not doing anything, I don't think. No, you got all your stuff in there. So this is cool. Now we've got plenty of resources going. The only slight downside is the copper. I mean, I keep calling it the wrong thing. Is the coal is so far away. But, you know, we'll live. Chuck that in there, so it's always ticking over. And the cool thing is each piece of coal actually will generate probably 4 or 5 pieces that it mines before each one runs out. So you always end up with a big surplus. I'm going to take you out of there. No, don't want you. I want you in there. Try and get some of my wood back. Not that it's a big thing to have, but, you know. There we go, sweet. So you're cool, and you got in there. So you got 15 pieces in there already, which is neat. That. Actually, I'll craft that because then I can just place that down there. So that's obviously. I'll use this one for the copper, and this one I'll have for the iron. And then once we get enough, what have I got left? No, I don't have enough there, so let's just grab that. 30 of them already. Beautiful. So that'll give us some more iron plates. I'll just mine a few more of those. I thought I had enough of them, but obviously I didn't, so. Ooh, okay. And the cool thing is, I mean, these are all just running off coal. The thing is, oh, you're not, don't care about you not having any yet. I think these are all running off coal, but you can actually upgrade these so they can all run off electricity once we get going. Where is it? Oh no, that was it. It's under production. You can actually see there's an offshore pump. So it's actually going to be, and the cool thing is we've actually got water just here too. Voila! Which you can't fall in, you can't walk into. But you can put an offshore pump in there, then feed it into some burners, then you feed them into some steam engines. And then of course you're then producing energy from the steam. And then you can simply place some electric poles down, and you can then start running power to all your machines as well. So it's really, really cool. So we'll get as far as we can. Hopefully we can get a fair bit of automation done this episode. I'm not, again, it's a little bit slow to get going, but once you once you start cranking it out, it does get a lot better. Obviously, we're going to need a lot of these transport belts because we've got to bring all the coal down to here. And the other thing we need too is, I'm kind of thinking, do I want to go for these? Oh, I don't know. See, this is the awkward thing. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just go for these for now. I'm going to get a couple of them. I'm going to make 4 a lot of them, so that's cool. And I'm going to go, so obviously you can see the conveyor belt's going the wrong way. So you just press R, rotates it around so it's going the right way. And I hope that's right to there, and then this should be going. And the way these are actually, I didn't actually show you what these things are. They're actually burner inserters. Now these are like little robot arms that can pick up an item off a conveyor belt and place it into a burner or into a chest and things like that. So just help move items around the place. And the way it works is, as you can see, there's a flat part there, like a line. That's where it picks it up from, and in the arrows where it places it. Okay, so just right click that there. And of course the thing is, because it's a burner, it does require some kind of a fuel source. I can now break that. Press no, wrong way round, pie, wrong way round. With a bit of luck, he's going to. See, this is what kind of bugs me out. Actually, same because it's he's got no fuel. So if I give him a bit of fuel, hopefully, there you go. You can see he's actually now picking them up. But the only thing is, sometimes he doesn't always pick them up from the start there. So I'm wondering whether. See, that one went right past. See, that's working fine. And now I can actually get another one. Didn't I actually make 2 of those robots? I did. I put it in my inventory, not off my hardwire. Okay, so now what we can do is we can spin that one around. No, it's not going to work because I'm standing in the way. Place that one there. Get a few of these conveyor belts. Just the one will do. Sorry. Oops. Not that. Just a chest. And I'll give it a bit of fuel. And now you can actually see he's picking it out of the furnace and placing it into the chest. So now we're getting the stuff being mined, going along the conveyor belt, being picked up by this little robot arm, into the furnace, picked out of the furnace by the robot arm, and then into the chest. So there you go. That is actually the first bit of automation that we do have. So that's kind of cool. Cool that worked. So now we'll quickly get this one done. I'm probably not going to have enough here. Oop, tree in the way. So I'm going to have to get a few more of these iron, which is cool because it's just in the chest now. You can actually, I think it's control left click actually grabs everything out of there without having to open the inventory. So now I've got it in mine. It's kind of cool. Stop that. I think I just made way too much then, but that's okay. You got to be in the right spot too, otherwise you. What have I got? That you should sit there, and that one there, and make one chest, and the chest will go there. All right. Other than that, I've got enough stuff for making 2 more little robot arms, which is cool. I do apologise for the fact that it's going to get a little bit dark at the moment, but again, not much I can really do about that. And that one goes there. Give you a little bit of fuel. You a little bit of fuel. You a bit of fuel. And you're going the wrong way. Break that chest off there and drop that down. And you can see now there is the copper is now coming down the line, being picked up by the robot, smelts. When done, picks it out and straight into the chest. Love it. Less psycho laughing and more production would be good. Thank you, Pi. Get on with it. So all we really need to do now is I would like to have... what could we do? What could we do? What could we do? Because I need to get these things crafted. That's why I want to get as much copper and iron going as we can, because it's these things here you need to craft to actually start doing the research. As you can see over there, the cost, time needed to research 1 unit, about 10 seconds, but it needs 10 lots of the Science Lab 1. So I can click on that at the moment, but I won't do it. Plus, I also need to make one of these labs. So you need some transport belts, need some iron gears, and some electronic circuits, which is good. I can actually probably do that now. So I can grab whatever's in all here. Nope, don't have enough. Actually, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come up here. I need to check the coal. So that automation for the learning is not going to do anything at the moment. It's just going to sit there until eventually when I start learning the. You can keep ticking over. So I'll take all that stuff, which is neat. I'll come down here and be able to give my stuff, my machines. You can tell that's a long run. Probably too long, if anything. But still, once you've got conveyor belts going and everything automated, it makes it a lot easier. I'm going to cut all these trees down though. Who needs trees? Not these ones, apparently. We're trying to make survive on new worlds. Let's cut down all the trees. Yeah, makes sense. No breathing air for the wind. Okay, what do we got though? Oh, we've got a repair pack. Ah, okay. I was actually when I was testing it, I actually got attacked. And I was thinking, how the hell do you repair stuff? Of course, repair pack. Duh, good one, Pie. All right, so we've got a nice lot amount of copper in there now, which is cool. I've got a heap of copper on me too. Sweet. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We are doing pretty good. Now, I can actually start doing some of these things. So, that's an offshore pump. Oh, we've actually got enough to make the lab too. Should I do that now? Actually, I'm going to do the this thing. And also a chest. As long as I'm not standing in the middle of it. I'll just plonk that there. I'll plonk the chest just in front of it. That's done now, so that's cool. Yep. And boom. I'm not going to worry about that too much because that's just going to feed in and just give me some stone if I need it. And if I once it's give me, they'll give me probably 2 or 3 stacks. That'll be more than I'll probably ever need anyway. This goes for the pump. I'm going to plonk that right there for now. Because all you got to do now is you just make a heap of these pipes and you can start feeding the feeding it through, get it to wherever you want it, and have a couple of steam engines. So I actually can make 2 of them right now. But I need to make some boilers as well. But to do that, I need a heap of stone. So there you go. Justified me doing that then. And oh right, you've run out of. So there you go. The robot actually stopped because the furnace ran out of fuel. And I'll actually come back here and grab myself some of that. I don't want you to have too much. There you go, that should be fine. Quickly check these things. I'll tick it over. And you can be in there. The cool thing is also too is if it actually fills up with iron or copper along the conveyor belt, the machine just stops working. It doesn't actually do any more when it can't place anything. So same with these arms. If it had a bit of like an iron plate and I move the chest, it'll plonk the iron plate on the ground. But the next time it held one, it wouldn't put it down because there's something in its way. That's not like a storage unit or something like that. So it just holds. It just won't do any more. It just stops and just sits there. Alright, so I need to find out the approximate line for this thing, and I need to go across a little bit. Okay, because I'm going to start laying some of this stuff down so I can bring this down further. But I'm still going to have to run up here to maintain this thing, but that's fine. We should be able to get it. We can get it automated anyway sooner rather than later. And make 15 more of them. It's going through making all the gears required first, and now it's making this. Sweet. I love that. That is just so cool. And I think we're out of materials now, so like I said, it's a long way to get back to here. You had a fuel already, are you? Okay, that's not cool. Not even bringing any fuel down with me. Which one's got the most? No, you've only got. Oh, you got wood. Oh god. Nuts. Nuts. Nuts, I tell you. Make all them. And you can actually go on these conveyor belts, it actually slows you down a bit. But if you run down, you go a lot quicker. Another way of moving around a bit. I'll take all that, thank you. Whoa. That got me back down here quicker than I thought it would. I'm going to rotate this. I'm going to just move it along a bit. Just to there, that'll do. I'll bugger it a plonk one more. Don't have enough stuff for that, so I'm going to make another one of these alarms. Thank you very much. And I've got a chest on me, which is obviously very cool. Plonk that there. I know you've got no fuel, dude. Just deal with it. Cool. And you can go in there. Take some of you. Take that wood back out of there. And I think I actually need just a couple more because let's go the right way. We have this. The reason why it's not coming down the rope is because obviously that chest's in the way, so we need to remove that chest. Pick up the coal that it had, and here it comes. And of course now it's just going to get fed into that chest right there, so we don't have to go screaming around quite as far as we did. Hey, super duper awesome. And control left click picks up the copper there, control left click picks up the iron there. And what can we make? It's one steam engine at the moment. Need a few more iron, I'd say. Yeah, need a lot more iron, which is fine. This thing's doing its thing slowly. So I'd like to get the. I reckon we're doing pretty good for the moment. Where's the, oh, stuck on a tree. Get around. Okay, so what do you see? They've got heaps of stone there now, which is freaking cool. I'll do that. So now I can actually make myself. Ooh, look at this. I'm going to make myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sounds good. So it's giving me now 6 steam engines. I'm going to make myself boilers, I should say. I'm going to actually make a couple of steam engines, but I just need to get a heap more of the iron plate. And I will make all that too. Cool. So I'll actually start placing this stuff down. Actually, I might just start clearing this out. Tree felling's always good. Any conservationists here? Yeah, you may not like me doing this. Just close your eyes for a moment. You'll be fine. Okay, so I'm not going to cut all the trees down. I'm not going to cut them down. No way. And of course, now I just need to. Why won't you rotate? What the fuck? What? No. What? Why won't you rotate? What are you doing to me? Oh, okay. You can't actually rotate it. That's why it's not working. You stupid pie. Okay, so it'll automatically adjust to where it wants to go. So that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm with it now. I'm with it now. I'm all good. I'm good. That'll do. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna plonk that one there. I think I might need that into there. And I'm going to need another engine. So I'll steal any more iron plates you've got. No, I still don't have enough. Don't have enough for the gears. Still got plenty of copper on me. That's fine. Again, with that copper coming through nicely. What do we got here? 47. Love it. How are you going? Fuel. I'll give you a few extra. Whoa. Don't want to lift it off there. Oh, you're out of fuel. That's why you're not doing anything. You silly bugger pie. You actually notice too that when these things come out of here, they're actually going to the left side. You can actually have things going down both sides. You can have like two things going down one conveyor belt too. What do you got in there? 16. Yes, we can make another one. Awesome. Oh yeah, probably need to cut down a few more trees. That can go there, and I need to make one more. Oh, shivers. I keep right clicking, and you should actually just left click, not bloody right click. Okay. Awesome. So now we're doing pretty good. I'm going to jump here and what do we got? Oh, excellent. We've got a sweet full stack. Just for the moment, I'm just going to put about 15 in each. I know it's not going to be enough, but you know, it'll get there. So you get a few more to plonk into those two, which actually I probably can just bugger it. I'll just do that now just to tick it over. Excellent. So now obviously the pump is obviously pumping water through the system. The boilers are heating it up. You can see they're all on a temperature of 100 and they've all got max water there, which is cool. And the steam engines also now have their water is, you know, maxed out. And yeah, the reason why they're actually flashing that is because they do not have electricity in them, or they're not really producing any at the moment. But yeah, it's all cool. We're getting there. We are getting there, ladies and gentlemen. So it's all good. But the thing is with this, you can see the available performance, you know, that's slowly building up down the bottom there. So they will generate steam over time and then start kicking out power. Well, actually, they're probably kicking out enough power now. If I was to see if I can make the lab, and I can't. I need to make some more of these, so I've got to get some more iron. Yep, that one. It's like a constant thing. Iron. Okay, so that'll be that. There we go. Now we can make it. And I'm going to make myself 5 of them probably. Cool. And they are actually the power lines. Of course, it's now getting dark again. Might even just wait to for it to get a little bit lighter, I think. Still half of that. These things should be going fairly good. I'll put in almost a full stack. But I'll quickly cruise up here and check it out. Yeah, see, you're fine. That's got 50 again. That's going to just keep ticking over. Awesome! And you're out of fuel again. What the hell? What are you doing, dude? I didn't put much in you before though, did I? No, I did not. Cool. Alright. So now I have to find somewhere to put my little base here to do my research, and I'm actually going to place it like anywhere where it's green. Basically, where it's green is where you can place it pretty much. And I'm going to place it like right there. And I'm going to do a power line. Right there. Nope, I can't put that one there. Come on, go green. Be good to me. There we go. Sweet. And I think I need to plonk one a little bit closer than these. You're not playing ball. There we go. Now they should be getting power. You can put the cursor over the bottom of it. There you go. It's getting power. Now there it is. Awesome. Cool. So now we have got power. We can actually now start to making these things. We should have a heap of that, copper plates, heap of them. Hey, and look at that, we can make all 10. Making 10 of them because we're going to learn automation, and I'm going to, which is this one here. As you see, it's about 10 seconds per unit. It needs 10 units, and it will allow for the next upgrade. This one will be electronics, but this is going to give us a long-handed inserter. So it's like the oh, actually, where's the? See, this we've got this one, which is the insert. This one's actually an electronic one, but the other one is actually which is the exact same as this, but these ones run on coal. But the one we're about to learn though is going to be a long-handed one, so it's actually got a bigger reach. All right, so what we're going to do now is once you've got enough, you can see it's just ticking through them, making them. So we've got 5, so tick it off, and you can see it's got the little flashy blue light going on in there, which is very cool. And you're out of fuel, but honestly I don't care that much anyway. Cool. And the power lines actually don't touch the thing, but you can actually just see, as long as it's within that square block, you can tell it's getting power from that power line. So that's very neat. Very, very neat. Alright. I think we'll just keep just checking the machines, see how we go, and then we'll get this automation learned. And then we'll call it quits to that. I mean, this is the general gist of the whole game. You've got to gather resources, and you automate everything, and you can end up with a really nice setup. Actually, I'll open up the map. I don't think there's any on here. There's not. You know, if there's mobs around or like hostile, they actually appear on the map as a red dot. And at the moment I can't actually. I'm completely hitting the wrong buttons here. As long as you've got your weapon here, or a weapon, you can actually just hit space, and you will actually start just shooting at them. Of course, I can't actually do it without there being a mob nearby, so I can't really show you that to you. And so yeah, otherwise you can, as I said, you can have like heaps of different. So where we got. So this one actually, there you go. There's a submachine gun, there's a shotgun, and there's the shotty shells as well. I think the submachine gun just used the same bullets what I've got here for the pistol. But yeah, this is cool. Very, very cool. So again, like I said, we're just waiting for this automation to finish, and then you can see that we've got a slight upgrade. Hey, this pump here is the steam engine's actually not flashing anymore, so it's obviously got enough available performance in it. This one is got nothing, which is a bit concerning. It's got total. Alright, so you're completely maxed out, and yet you are doing as well. Okay, well I might have to investigate that one because something's not going right there, I'm guessing. Whereas the boilers are all good, they're all maxed out and they're all hot temperature, but it just seems to not be feeding your way. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'll have to work that one out later on. And, derp, here I'm waiting for the automation. I still had the those little potion things in my inventory. Whoop. And you're out of fuel, are you? You are too. Alright, I better grab some more. So, we'll get this thing ticking over. Oh, that was lucky. Nearly got out of range of it. Are you doing okay? Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. These are all good. Yep. Sweet. Doing good. And of course, we're not worrying about this thing down here. What did it give us in the end? Oh, there you go. Look, jeez. We've got heaps. We don't need to carry that around on us. Damn, we're doing good. We're doing pretty good for a start. And the automation is nearly completed. There we go. Woohoo! So there you go. Once you've learned it, this obviously the screen then pops up, and now you can, the electronics is now popped into up into there, so we can obviously learn that if we want to. It'll give us a whole heap of other things. But now I've got to choose what we can do next. What are you going to do next? Logistics or optics? I mean, optics looks pretty cool because it actually gives you lamps and stuff. And plus, it's actually I might do optics because it actually takes less of these things. And I'm going to automate these things now. I've got the automation table things anyway. So yeah, Damn it. Researching. Well, I will be soon. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is a look. Well, this is the first episode, and you know, obviously give it plenty of loving and liking and all that cool stuff. Leave heaps of comments because I know I'm going to be derping this horribly. I've pretty much just told you the basics, and you know, I'm not entirely sure really what to do from this point on. So I'm going to leave it all up to you guys to leave heaps of comments. Tell me what to do to advance, and yeah, it's going to be pretty good fun. So yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's a look at Factorio, a awesome game which you can pick up from, well, the Factorio site, and it's about, as I said, it's about, well, it's €10. They're obviously where are they? Prague. So you can obviously, so obviously they're in Europe. So you can obviously, then obviously if you're there, you can pay $10, or you can pay about 14 or thereabouts US dollars or thereabouts. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. As I said, leave plenty of love and lots of comments, lots and lots of comments. I really want to see what you guys think and get your ideas and how to advance further. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to, shit, I'm not going to say it again. Who cares? That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, keep cool, keep safe, and I'll catch you around. Goodbye.